Yeah, welcome people. Welcome to the Real Chelsea. We're going to preview the Southampton game, which is on tomorrow night. Yeah, very important game as always. We need to get back to winning ways. Right, we beat Leicester, but that's not enough. We have to carry on and beat Southampton. So yeah, we're gonna have we have here staff with me. I have staff here at the moment. I'm waiting for some other panelists to come in, but they're a bit late. Anyway, we're going to carry on with the show. We're going to do our predicted team as well, and everything else we have to discuss today. Like looks like Fofana should be done. He's been having a medical all day. I don't know what's going on. Should be done by tomorrow. And are we going to get Aubameyang? It's on, it's off, it's in. It's up and down at the moment. Yeah, so let's see what happens with that. Yeah, So anyway, Philip is here as well. Let's welcome staff first, and then we welcome Philip. Welcome to the show, staff. Staff, are you there?
Yeah, carry on with who's that? Who else is in the chat panel?
Philip,
carry on without me for the minute.
All right, okay. Welcome, Philip. Philip, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Good evening.
Good.
Nice having me in the space again.
Yeah, we're going to discuss what we think will happen tomorrow with Southampton. Are we going to predict our lineups as well? What are we doing with this striker situation and midfield situation? No one understands what's going on with Tuchel right now. I think we're trying to get a striker. It might be we heard about Saha as well. We've only got till Thursday now. We're running out of time. So, yeah. And let's see what happens. We're waiting for news. I don't have any news right now, but we're waiting. Go ahead, Philip.
On the prediction for tomorrow's game against Southampton, our players are currently are out of injury in the midfield, and our Kovacic is still down to start, and I will go with Mendy on goal. Then it's gonna be
Philip. Let's leave that to the end.
Okay.
Let's talk about what the situation is right now.
Okay.
We're gonna go with the formation when all the others come in. Anyway, what do you think about the striker situation and the midfield situation? Do you think we're going to get anyone by Thursday?
For me, I think Chelsea, they're gonna get someone, even if they're not getting him now, in the deadline day, which is September 1st. I think Chelsea is gonna make it. They're gonna make a transfer that is gonna shock the fans. I hope so. That's what I think. Emerick Aubameyang, they said they have been in contact in the next 24 hours for Aubameyang, but still no update yet. We are still waiting to get an update for Aubameyang. So we might see what is gonna happen, if it's gonna come in, and then we can look for a creative midfielder before the transfer ended, because Frankie de Jong is in England, is in London right now. I think it's an opportunity for Taboli and Tuchel to talk to him. They might convince him to join the club. That's my own opinion about that. I think we don't need much player. It's just a midfielder and the attacker. That's it.
Yeah. Yes, Philip. Stuff is back now. Let me just put stuff back in. Yeah. Yeah. Good points. Liam Lane, thanks for letting me know. Thanks for coming on the show again. You always do. We appreciate it. Thanks, Liam. Yeah, I had to mention Liam here in the chat. Yeah. So, it's gonna be, it's very frustrating. I feel frustrated now because we don't have a striker and another midfield player. Kante's injured. Kova is just come back. I don't think he's going to be able to play tomorrow. And we have Jorginho. Jorginho is the only one, and he has to play. Probably, maybe I see Ruben Loftus-Cheek getting in the middle. He should do anyway, because we don't have anyone else. Conor Gallagher is suspended, I think, tomorrow, if I'm right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Billy Gilmore, he's not been used. I don't understand what's going on at Chelsea right now. We have players and we don't use them. Billy Gilmore should be brought back into the team for me.
Yeah.
I'm not still there. He's in the under 23. He should be. He doesn't belong in the under 23s. He belongs in the first team. I don't know what Tuchel's. I don't know. Tuchel sees the players. He sees what's going on more than us, but I don't understand it right now, and it's really frustrating. Really. Yeah. What do you think, Stav?
Only last week or the week before, Tuchel was saying how we didn't have issues in midfield. Now today, this press conference, he said we've got issues because we've only got 2 available midfielders. I don't know how his brain works. Sorry, I don't know how his brain works. Right, we're going to let Ampadu go on a silly loan, right? Gilmore's going to go. He's not even registered, Nick. He's not even registered. He hasn't even got a squad number or anything. You've muted your mic.
I said I can't. What's the other 3? You're supposed to be under 23s.
No, he's just training with them. He's not even registered, Nick.
I can't believe that.
Yeah, he's not registered yet. Yeah,
So we can't use.
No squad.
Even
Even
if we want, Philip, hold on. Stop. Put your mic on mute. Yeah. So we can't use Billy Gilmore then. That's what you're saying. If he's not registered, he can't play. I don't believe what's going on. Really, I don't.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. He haven't getting squad number yet. Same as Ampadu, and same. There were a few players that was not given the squad number. So we just hope. We don't know what the future is gonna bring. I don't know what Tuchel is gonna do with Billy Gilmore and Ampadu. I think Ampadu is gonna go on Splinzia on loan in Serie A. So Billy Gilmore, I don't know about him yet, but I just hope they might give the guy a chance so he can join the first team, and he might bring a good quality into the team. Since we are lacking players out of injuries, we really want him at a time. So I just hope Tuchel give him the chance that he wants.
Yeah, Philip. I don't know, but it's going to be difficult tomorrow because we can't play. Kova, he had 20 minutes on Saturday. I don't think he's ready. He can't be fit. So it looks like Loftus-Cheek and Jorginho, but we're going to come to the lineups soon. Let's welcome Certify. He's here as well. Certify. Yeah, hi. We were discussing what's going on. We need an attacker urgently. We need a midfielder urgently. Do you think we're going to get both or either or none by Thursday?
I think we'll get a striker. I think Aubameyang will be done. I just don't think we'll get a midfielder, in my opinion.
Yeah,
I
I hope
think midfielder might come next summer. With the way Tuchel's acting, he feels like he doesn't need a midfielder. But I'm hearing that he's a bit suspicious of the midfield. But all I'm saying is that if we're gonna get in a midfielder, we have to sell Jorginho. Jorginho. I don't care if it's not gonna happen. You don't believe we have to sell him because if we sell him now early, as I said in the other space, we'll get good money for him because teams around really want this guy, and still think of him as the third nominee of the Ballon d'Or. If we keep this guy, as I said on the other space, if we keep Jorginho and he keeps playing like this, his market value will go down. Already his market value is good. I remember Juventus wanted 60, 50 million for him. We were price tagging him as 50, 60 million. Teams were offering to pay that money when there were rumors about Jorginho going. Do you get what I'm saying? That's good money. We need, like, if we get in a midfielder, Jorginho has to go because I'm tired of midfielders having to cover for him. He's his own mid. When you play, you're a midfielder as well. You do your work as well. Like
yeah,
literally, you know what I'm saying?
yeah, certify. Yeah, we're talking for tomorrow. Well, yeah, we're concentrating on tomorrow's game now. I know Jorginho, will be replaced eventually when we get a decent DM. Look, I hope some miracle happens and we get Ruben Neves. It will cost a lot, but he's a player. He's the sort of player we want. We need because he does. You see what he does. He's up and down. He defends. He can score. He can cross. He can pass. We don't have that in Jorginho or Kanti. He can't pass like Neves or even Kova. Kova is a great player. So is Kanti. Two of the best players in the world for me. But they can't do what Neves does. I don't know. I hope somehow we're looking at him and we've been very quiet about it. Like Bobby said, Bobby, I can see you're in the chat. I know Kovacic won't play tomorrow. If you get time, you can come on later. So it's very frustrating right now. I think for me, Broja has to come in tomorrow. I'm going to let you lot decide the lineups after. But for me, Broja has to come in. Havertz has to be on the bench, be dropped. Mason Mount has to play because we don't have any other players around. Gallagher's not playing. So for me, give Broja the chance. Sterling has to play. Of course, he'll be playing. Bring in Ziyech. Why? Bring Ziyech and Pulisic in and drop the ones who are not on form. But will Tuchel do that? I doubt it. I'll go to you, Stab. What do you think about all this mayhem right now?
Well, I mean, how many times do I have to say it, Nick? Been saying it for weeks now, right? Billy Gilmore can't play tomorrow because he has to be registered by lunchtime today. Ross Barkley's been released. He's left by mutual consent. So Ethan Ampadu's going to go to Italy. 1 second. Oh, God.
So, you okay? I hope you're all right. Come in after. Have a little.
I've just got a dry throat. That's all.
You're going to have water.
This has been going on for weeks.
I know. I hear you.
The whole thing's pathetic. I'm just sick of it. Right? Yeah. And I'm not going to keep defending him. Right? He's the coach. Right? He had Billy Gilmore, Ampadu there. Just bloody register them, for God's sake. Just register them. And then if you get a deal for them by Thursday, fine. You want to let them go, go. But what's all this don't register them BS? I'm sick and tired of the whole thing. Right?
Not only that, he also urged Bowley to sign Chukwuemeka and what's his name, Cassidy, and he's put them in the under 23s. When these men are proven in their clubs that they're regular starters.
Well, Chukwuemeka's still training with the first team because he was pictured with Tuchel, right? But we're signing youngsters And he doesn't like using youngsters, does he? Let's be honest about it, right?
Yeah.
So all these young guys, right, he's going to end up having to start using them if he's not careful. I don't get it. I'm really frustrated,
We
right?
all, yeah.
Like, I mean, I know I can't be claiming that I've defended Tuchel, right? Because he's frustrated me a lot, right? And here we go. And Ziyech is close to joining Ajax because Anthony deal's been agreed and he's having a medical. So there's another one on the way out. What's the problem, right? Just register the players you've got until the window closes, and then if you're going to let them go, let them go. Or you just let them go on Wednesday or Thursday, right? Same thing with Colwell. He didn't have to go there and then, right? When we let him go, we just not getting people in, and we releasing people, and the people we released can be in the B list and the under 21 B list, right? Which means you can register them in the B list, and you're not affecting your A squad, right, by registering them. And then if they get deals for them, fine, let them go later. Not like 3 weeks before and then like not register a couple of them, right? It's a nonsense. And at the end of the day,
Exactly.
I could blame Bowley, right? Because he's the chairman, he's the whatever the hell director of football standing, whatever, right? But Tuchel must know these things, right? And it's Tuchel who's decided not to register Ampadu and Gilmore,
Yes.
right? So there's no defending him.
No.
Right? I'm really cheesed off right now. Like, listen, my wife's just phoned me from hospital. That's why I couldn't talk earlier on.
Okay.
Right? I'm waiting to see what the doctors tell her. And then, because I can't get down there, she's got the and I'm disabled.
Okay.
So I could just leave at any time, right?
All right.
But,
if you have to go, you have to go.
But in any case, I'm just like, I'm cheesed off. Like, I understand the turmoil, like with the sanctions and stuff like that, and with Roman gone, and they have to do some changes in that. But it's come to September the 1st, and the sanctions ended on May the 31st or the 30th, whenever the hell it was. You're talking 3 months now. Get some organisation in there. Just register the players, and then if you want to release them, right, after they get loans deals for them, or you can sell them, do it then, but not like without knowing what you've got available. So I just can't be bothered. It's really cheesed me off now.
Yeah. Start, you have a best wishes to your wife, you say. We all say that, hopefully.
Yeah. I hope your wife gets better, man. Sorry.
Yeah, she's got a DVT in her leg. It's
Yeah.
what do you call it? Something in her vein. So she's probably gonna have to stay in now. So anyway, that's not it. So right. I'm not gonna bother with the prediction and the team. I've said what I want to say, and I'll carry on listening until she calls me back.
Okay.
All
right.
Anyway.
Yeah, okay. Let's welcome Max as well. He just come on. Welcome, Max. I hope you're okay. What's your thoughts?
Yeah, hi guys. Hi. Yeah, sad and same as me. Sentiments and well wishes to your wife. Hope she gets well soon. Yeah, hi everyone else. Hope everyone's well, enjoying their bank holiday. I'm here for about half an hour or so again because I am a busy man these days.
Yeah, just to let everyone know that I'm coming back in the UK in 2 days. So.
Are you all right, certified? Yeah, nice to see you.
The
back.
UK from where?
Uganda. Is it?
Yeah, Uganda.
Okay. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah. Just looking at obviously today. Southampton. It's going to be one of those games. It's a funny one, isn't it? Because some days Southampton are really good, they're brilliant, and then other days they are easy to beat. This the first 3 games they've been a bit more organised. Don't score as many goals as they should do. So I'm hoping. What I was saying on my preview, actually, I said we should have struck a deal with RB Leipzig so that we can bring Timo Werner back for 2 games in a season, and both are games against Southampton, because those are the matches that he used to love playing. Because I think out of the 10 goals he scored in the Premier League, 5 of them were against Southampton. So he's always guaranteed goals from Werner. He's not here anymore. So, but I heard a conversation. I just came into the back end of the conversation that you guys were having with regards to Tuchel, and I heard today that he was saying that a couple of days ago he said he had enough midfielders, and then today he's saying that he hasn't got enough midfielders. So I'm not sure which one it is, if he's got enough or not enough. But I still think, as I agree with what Stav said, we should have registered Billy Gilmore at least, because we are badly lacking in the 6 area for me, due to the injuries that Kante constantly gets, that Kovacic constantly gets. We're now missing Gallagher, which is a good thing. No, I say it's a good thing, because if he's going to play him at a 6 again, I think that would have been a mistake. So he's going to be forced to make different other changes now in that midfield area. What he does, I don't know. Is Kovacic fit enough for a full 90? I'm not sure. He'll probably move Callum maybe. I mean, not Callum, what's his name? He'll probably be moving Ruben Loftus-Cheek into that position, I presume. With regards to people coming in, I'm hearing now that we may not get the Gordon through the door, and we may not be getting Aubameyang as well. So, because Barcelona are not budging on the price, so I don't know what we do from here, because I think we're weakened in our attacking areas. Ziyech, it looks like he's going to go if the price can be agreed upon, and we've already let Callum Hudson-Odoi go on loan. We've lost Werner, we've lost Lukaku, so that's 4 strikers that we have let go, or potentially letting go. And if we don't, we've only brought in Sterling, and so 4 out and 1 in. So that's not great, because when the games are coming thick and fast, which they start doing from tomorrow, because we'll start playing 2 games a week from tomorrow, so we'll need the depth of the squad. And Broja's coming as well, so that makes 2. So we're still a bit light in that attacking area when it comes to depth. So I hopefully we'll get someone in. I don't think Gordon's going to come in now. It's from what I'm hearing, but you never know in football. 3 days left to the window, and what I don't want to do is want to be scraping around looking for players last minute. The defensive midfield is still a worry for me. An attacker is still a worry for me as well going into the season. So we need to fill those 2 positions for me to be more comfortable about how we do for the team. So are you doing the team selection as well?
Yeah, Max. After we also had to say, we're going to do what we think.
Oh, right, okay. So you haven't done the lineup yet. Okay.
Yeah,
Sorry, Nick.
That's my take now.
Yeah, certified.
Nick. Sorry. This is gonna be very quick. This is what I'm gonna do very quick. I'm just gonna give you the Leicester player ratings out just quickly. Yeah. Shall I start? It won't be long. I promise.
Yeah, do your lineup. If you want.
No, not the lineup. I mean the player ratings for Leicester. So Mendy gets a. All right.
Last night you had to go. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Do that if you want. No problem.
Yeah, let me just do that. Okay, Mendy gets a 6. Thiago gets a 7. Who else played? All right. Who else played in the back line?
Chalobah, Silva.
Yeah, Chalobah. Yeah, Chalobah gets a 6 for me. Who played right centre back? Reece James again.
Reece James.
Yeah, Reece James gets an 8. Okay, midfield. Loftus-Cheek gets a 8 again. Gallagher gets a 4. Jorginho gets a 3. Loftus-Cheek gets 7.5. Cucurella gets an 8. Sterling gets an 8. Havertz gets 2. Mount gets a 0. There.
Yeah. I understand your ratings.
That's a bit harsh. Come on,
Yeah, it's a bit
0
harsh,
for
but
Mount. He was
I do
poor. Come on, not on
Listen,
2. Come on.
listen. I did not see him. If someone doesn't touch the ball, it's a 0. You had nothing. You're not gradable. Serious.
Oh dear,
Who,
that's
who's got
harsh.
the? Oh, sorry, certified. Who got the 0?
Mount.
Mason Mount.
Oh,
No,
that's a bit
that's
harsh.
harsh.
Yeah,
Havertz gets a 4.
Harsh, man.
I gave him 5 myself, but I know he didn't play well. He hasn't been playing well. He's not the same guy.
Okay, actually 0. Maybe not that. Maybe not a 0. Okay, 2.
No,
2.
don't be that harsh. Mason is one of our own. He's a great player, really, but he's not on form.
He wasn't great that day, but a 2.
Yeah, he wasn't great against Leeds,
pushing it.
but a lot of players were. But on Saturday, I didn't notice him. I hardly saw him touch the ball.
That's
really.
the thing. I didn't see him.
No,
2. I don't know why he gets a 5 at all. I'm not even joking.
I was watching him. He was doing a lot of running, but he hardly got the ball. It was really bad. But it's not just him. I understand Mount was used so much, playing every single game last season, and he's not 100% for me. Like I said last night, he's not. But
let me tell you something. We can all say Mason Mount runs a lot. He presses a lot. But then the thing is that if he has if his pressing doesn't come to outcome and he's not doing anything on the ball, and if he's not doing nothing, why does the running and pressing have to? You know what I'm saying? Like, why do we credit his running and pressing if he doesn't do anything on the ball? Like, it has to be more than that. This is Chelsea Football Club, bro.
Off the ball is important as well. I get what you're saying on the ball, but off the ball is as important.
Yeah, but then doesn't mean he was good.
Yeah. Anyway,
no, I didn't say he was good. He wasn't good, but I said 2.
Max, sorry to interrupt all of you. Let's just answer a few from the chat. A few questions. Green Turf says, "Hi guys, I'm here. Who's gonna face James Ward-Prowse, Kepa or Mendy? Certify who would you pick, Kepa or Mendy tomorrow night?"
If we talk about free kick situation, oh my God, this is hard. Let me tell you something about Kepa. I remember I've seen him save free kicks under Tuchel, so I don't think he gets beaten a lot as he did like in the past. But I think if you want to say free kick, I'd rather have Mendy saving his free kicks. I can't lie.
Mm-hmm. He's saying it's more like his free kicks, but his free kicks, they're not always on target, but they're dangerous. Yeah, for me, I will change and put Kepa, give him a chance, let Mendy relax on that bench to get his mentality right, because he's not right.
I'll drop Mendy as well.
Hold on. Even on Saturday, he made 2 great saves. Okay, Kepa could have saved them as well, but his distribution is unbelievable. It's shocking. He cost the goal, giving the ball away, kicking it anywhere to a Leicester player. Then all the game, I was keeping a really close eye on him. Not just me, all the other fans around me watching, they really want Kepa to come back, because, he kept pulling the ball out of touch, giving Leicester a chance to come back, giving the ball, kicking it off, kicking it to their players. And in the last 4 minutes, he really got me. Last 4 minutes to go, and he kicks the ball. He's got the ball. He could have delayed a little bit. He didn't. He just kicked it for a throw-in to Leicester. And they pressurized us. They could have come back and made it 2-2 because of Mendy. We were lucky to win that game at the end. And I want to see... I'm not saying he's not our number one. He is our number one, but he has to be benched just to make him think, That's what I want to say about Mendy and Kepa.
one can argue though, was he doing that because he just didn't want to dwell on the ball as much as he did last time, so he would just get rid of it quicker this time round, maybe.
Max, yes,
And
he was. You could see he was scared to, he didn't want to try and play around like he did against Leeds.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
He didn't have to do that. In the last few minutes, try and get heated to a Chelsea player, at least, but I was really nervous, and we're not just me, the whole crowd was. And what a relief it was when that final whistle went. It was unbelievable. And against Leicester, God.
Yeah. Big up Green Turf first of all as well. It's a tricky one. It's a tricky one because the answer is if it's a free kick, then I prefer to have Kepa on the free kick than Mendy, simply because of he's a bigger goalkeeper, isn't he? So you should be able to get to the free kicks or whatever. Kepa, Mendy made 2 big saves, as you said, but then one can argue, you don't get, as a keeper, you shouldn't really get beaten at your near post for the goal that they scored as well. His confidence isn't great at the minute, and it probably didn't help. You said if the crowd were showing that the nerves as well, that may. Yeah, if the crowd are nervous, then the player's going to be nervous as well.
You've been to Chelsea. You've been to. You know what it's like. I've never seen. I've been going for all these years, and I've never seen a more nervous crowd. A loud crowd. We were, loud, very loud on Saturday. But
you are going to be nervous, aren't you? 10 men. The mistake that Kepa made the week before.
Yeah, because we were so desperate to win that game. It showed. Luckily, we did win.
We were lucky that shot that come off the crossbar, because that could have been it.
If that was the old Vardy would have scored as well, big chance.
The big chance. Iniacho miskicked when he was in front of the goal as well.
Yeah,
so
you saw.
So they did have some chances. Yeah.
Anyway,
but the most important thing was the 3 points on Saturday, I think.
It was
that poor performance against Leeds.
Tuchel got it right for me on Saturday. What he did was correct. He made the team. He didn't sit back. We were attacking with 10 men, which I really liked. And Sterling was unlucky. He could have had a hat trick. Yeah.
It was a desire for me as well, because I thought we buckled under the pressure against Leeds. This time, after going down to 10 men after 20 minutes, you thought the worst. You feared the worst, but they proved that they can have that sort of character to dig deep when the chips are against them. That's why I want to see that consistency with us, just because, what we saw at Leeds was unacceptable. Last week, the performance could have been better, but, I said under the circumstances, getting those 3 points was really good, the way the team dug in together and worked for each other.
Yeah.
And that second goal was suited. The move for the second goal, when you think we had 10 men on the pitch, and the way that they moved it from back to front was superb for me.
Yeah,
it was a great team goal.
Reece James, he's unbelievable. Another good game for me. He was everywhere. A tank. No one can barge him off that ball. No one.
James and Silva, I thought, were superb.
Silva, oh God, he was man of the match for me.
Yeah, Silva was excellent.
He made sure they were in the right positions all the time, talking to them and telling them, that's Silva.
That's why I'm surprised Certified only gave him a 7. He gets a 9 for me.
Yeah,
he was superb.
Yeah. Let's move back to Southampton game. Dex is here as well now. Welcome, Dex. I know you're.
Sorry, cheers, guys.
You're still singing about Liverpool. Liverpool's 9-0 demolishing of Bournemouth.
Yeah, as always. I know. No, it's a good result. I actually wanted to get Max's opinion on it because he was in the other stream the other day, so I wanted to get his opinion on the 9-0 we gave to Bournemouth. Really.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Good.
That's what I said to people. I said, just get your jokes in now about Liverpool. And I got my joke into my brother, who's a Liverpool supporter, my cousin, with the triangle joke. If everyone and no one's heard that before. What's the difference between Liverpool and the triangle? The triangle's got 3 points. You can't say that anymore. So they just came back and said, you know what, we haven't gone anywhere. We are, you know, we are still a threat to Manchester City. And they had it not been the fact that they had lost those first, I mean, they had, you know, the poor start to the season, I think it would have probably been a 4-5-0. By making, you know, they had to make a statement, and that was definitely a statement, so everyone can sit up and notice. And the thing is, the scary thing about it is that result was there was no Nunes, obviously, because he was suspended, and Salah didn't get a goal or an assist in that game. Arguably, he should have had two. He had the 2 easiest chances in the whole game, and he missed both of them. But yeah, so Liverpool, and the difference is, though, what makes the difference, and Dex, I'm sure you can agree with me here, is that you add a fit Fabinho pulling the strings.
Yeah,
your midfield has not been. Yeah, your midfield hasn't been. You know, you haven't had your proper midfield out. You know, your engine room hasn't been there, and that's what we've missed. But because what he did, was, you know, in that midfield, you know, cannot be underestimated as well. And also Bobby Firmino as well. He was back to the old Bobby Firmino. You know, linking play, two goals as well. But the way he linked play as well between for the two wide men was superb. So Nunes is going to have a bit of a job getting back into that team now, because I think, you know, Firmino gives you that different dimension that you need. So it'll be an interesting one. And obviously Thiago Silva still to come. So yeah, so that's they're very impressed by the performance by Liverpool at the weekend.
Yeah.
Wait, can I just say something on Liverpool?
Yeah, I want to put Philip in his waiting room talk. Well, hold on, let's go to Philip, and then you can say something about Liverpool. Philip, go ahead. I'll see your question. Philip, you can ask it. Are you there, or are you having problems on the connection?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was asking a question if you guys believe Chelsea can do better in the 4-3-3 formation under Tuchel.
That's a good idea, really. That's a good formation for me. Try something different. I don't know what everyone else thinks.
With me, I don't like with the 4-3-3. Like, obviously, it works well for us, but with Chelsea, like, I don't know. I find it very hard to see Tuchel changing formations. You know, he's a very
Stubborn
guy. He's set in his way. He's a bit like Klopp. Like everyone was saying to Klopp, like he's going to change formation this year, but he's stuck with the 4-3-3 that he's always like used. So, and I think Tuchel's the same. I think Tuchel now, because that 3-5-2, or whatever he plays, 3-5-3, whatever it is, but it's always brought him a bit of success. So I don't see Tuchel changing that just for the one game, unless he has a major overhaul of changes in the starting 11, which is never pretty going to happen. But yeah, I know. I think it'd be a good idea, especially like in Southampton. It'd be a good like time to like test something new out. But I don't know. I just don't see it happening, in my opinion.
He's kind of playing that though at the moment, because with Ruben Loftus-Cheek in the side, in defence it moves to 5-3-5-2, but then 3-4-3. Sorry, but then when we're attacking, we notice Ruben moves more towards into the middle to create that 4-3-3. And I believe that once Fofana's through the door, and you know, because he's got the pace on recovery, then he may in some games switch to the 4-3-3, because obviously he's always said, because he did play 4-3-3 when he was at PSG, and he's always said that the reason that he played the 5 at the back for Chelsea was because of the personnel that we had. Thiago Silva's no longer the quickest, although he's quick in the brain, but he's not like physically the speed. So he needs that sort of protection, sweeping behind. and obviously the physicality of Jorginho as well. So the personnel we have has sort of forced him into it. So if he sometimes plays a back line with Fofana and Koulibaly, two relatively quick players who can play that high line and then drop back, in transition, then it may be something that he looks at in the future for some games. We'll see.
Yeah. I don't know. For me, I would try anything. To get out of that system we have. Try something different. I've been hoping and praying that just do something different, and stop using the same, because you can see it's so frustrating to watch the same three attackers. All right, Sterling did all right; it was good, but Havertz and Mount wasn't there at all, and that's how it shows we need an attacker. And like Max just said, Aubameyang. He's in, he's out, he's in, now he's out again. So we don't know what's going on there. Let's talk about. Let's talk about.
Can I say?
Let's talk about. Let's talk about Wilfred Zaha. For me, anyone would do right now, because we need someone there to get goals. To help Sterling. Certified. Go ahead now. Sorry.
Yeah, I'd like to do a 4-3-3 as well, but then a lineup I wanted to do, I think we can try again. I know it didn't succeed against Arsenal in the friendly, but I want to try a 4-2-3-1. The reason why is because I think in that midfield it'll be more safer using two DMs and an attacker. Like one, say if Tuchel wants to play as Jorginho, although in the DM or something, he can be our deep line playmaker, since he doesn't really want to go forward much. You know what I'm saying? And we can have a DM, not really a DM, but like a player like. That's why I'm saying experimenting Gilmore and I don't know if that will work. I don't actually, you know what? A 4-3-3 will be better. Actually, I can't see someone playing well next to Jorginho. That's the thing. But anyways, yeah, 4-3-3 will do. Yeah, but with a holding DM, in my opinion. But with Liverpool, I wanted to say, Dex, are you still there?
Dex is there, yeah.
Yeah, I'm still here. Yeah.
Yeah, with Liverpool, thingy, you see with the game against thingy, what happened to Jota? Like, do you know? Are you not gonna like play him again? Because I feel like this guy is good, and if you're out of use, so if you don't want him, Chelsea, I'll kindly take him. I'm not even joking. I'll happily take him. This guy can play anywhere in the front three. I'm just saying, if you guys don't want Jota, I'll happily take him. I'm just saying.
He's injured, isn't he, at the moment?
Yeah, he's currently injured.
I will happily take him. I'm not even joking. I will happily take him. So if you don't want him, please put him up for sale. Nick, what do you think?
I highly doubt seeing that, because Jota is one of our most important forward players. He's a massive miss as well, because even though we got Nunes and Firmino, where Jota's just that one player that he gets you goals out of nothing or out of anywhere. He's so good.
That's the thing.
Yeah,
that's the thing. Like, the thing is, Dex, the reason I asked you that is because I don't see Jota getting in the 11 with Nunes starting and everything, and for Fabinho's getting a chance. Is Jota injured or something? If he is, then I don't know how he's going to be coming back strong. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah,
I will happily take him. I will happily take him.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, he is injured. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't. No, I don't see. I've Jota has still got a place in the team, 100%. Like, Klopp likes to rotate a lot as well. Like Guardiola, he likes to rotate, especially the fact now that I've seen that we've got like, I think it's like 19 games in like 73 days before the World Cup, which is absolutely ridiculous. So there'll be a lot of rotation, 100%, because Klopp rotates his game by game. He doesn't play the same starting 11 because he doesn't want to get, obviously with us now, like loads of injuries. So, but yeah, no, I think Jota, he'll come back. He'll come back fit and stronger. And yeah, no, there will be competition, of course. For every position, there's always competition. You know, Chelsea, there's loads of competition. even though Tuchel sometimes has his favourites in certain positions. But yeah, no, Jota's still got his place. I think he'll be back fit and stronger, 100%.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I like Jota. When he was at Wolves, and he's a great player to have. Really, a great sub. To come on. Yeah, I rate Jota. Shame we didn't go for him, but that's how it is. Yeah. So, Philip, you've been very quiet. You want to say anything before we do the predicted lineup, Philip?
I do want to say one thing if Philip's not there.
Yeah.
The whole I was supposed to say it's the other stream, but I forgot. It kind of crossed my mind. The whole Billy Gilmore thing, I think personally for me is absolutely ridiculous how he's been treated at the club. Like he hasn't even got a squad number anymore. I read somewhere earlier he's got no squad number. Like how can you do that to a young player? Like he's a young player. He's a Chelsea homegrown academy graduate.
We
And,
don't.
do you know what I mean? Like I don't understand it.
We were talking about Billy Gilmore with staff early on, and I'm really pissed off with Tuchel about him, and so it's a lot of Chelsea fans freezing him out like that is unbelievable. Not just him, and Purdue. Look, he's off now.
Yeah,
and these two players are internationals, young potential, great potential. We're gonna see Billy Gilmore and Purdue become great players, like we see Saha and De Bruyne. He's going to hit us back. But Tuchel, that's what what can we do? He's a manager, he decides.
Yeah, no,
But Dex, yeah, you made a good point earlier when you said about your manager and our manager and the differences between them. What you do, you rotate a lot. That's why I think that yourself and Manchester City, there's no coincidence why you're fresh when it comes to the business end of the season. That's because your players don't get burned out because of how they're utilised. With us, we don't use our full squad. Last season, we didn't use the full squad. And we were playing a dangerous game by getting rid of the likes of Billy Gilmore. And I mentioned it earlier, we've got obviously Hudson-Odoi is going out of the door. So we've already, he's gone now, and Werner's gone, Lukaku's gone. And if Ziyech goes, that's 4 in, and we're only replacing them with Sterling and Broja. And it looks okay now, but once the games come thick and fast, then we're going to be struggling.
We won't have any. Who we're going to have if Pulisic goes as well? And he's not happy.
Yeah, I don't think they'll get rid of all of them. Not
no, I want to go. Yeah. He's not happy. Yeah. A lot of players are not happy there, and it's not good. Really.
And also, as I mentioned earlier as well, we've got 2 players who we can't rely on for a full season. 2 midfielders in Kovacic and Kante, who's always getting injured, and we can't rely on them for the season. Similar to your guys with what's his name, Thiago Alcantara. He always picks up injuries throughout the season. But you've got the likes of Oxlade-Chamberlain, who doesn't get a lot of games, but when he's called upon, he can come in and do a job. Even James Milner, who's he gets his fair share of games. He wouldn't be seen as a regular. Harvey Elliott's now getting eased into the side. So we needed to do what you've done with Harvey Elliott. That's what we should have done with Gilmore. Really, ease him in, ease him into the team, once he gets into a position. If you look, Harvey, okay, he had that injury, but even before that injury, Klopp was just bringing him in, taking him out, bringing him in, taking him out, getting him used to the Liverpool way, and now he's called upon as a natural. So, and you had what's the other guy who came up from your youth ranks in the midfield?
Was it Tyler Morton?
No. He's played a few.
Curtis Jones.
The Curtis Jones. That's him.
Yeah.
Curtis Jones. Similar with Curtis Jones. So he sort of brings him in, takes him out. So and the games he brings him in is he knows that he can. Those are winnable games for Liverpool. So he doesn't put him under any sort of pressure.
That's the difference with Tuchel and Klopp. Klopp loves playing the young players. Tuchel doesn't.
Exactly. So. Yeah. So you utilise your youngsters, they're going to do, when it's called upon, they're going to be giving you and giving the senior players that rest that they need, and he knows that they can be trusted because he what he does, he instills that belief in the young players. Look, I believe in you. I'm putting you into these games because I know you can do a job.
And Tuchel does the opposite. He makes them feel unwanted. That's that's what I like about Tuchel. He doesn't trust the young players we have, and I don't understand it. I really don't. But like I said,
it's a surprise, especially with the Gilmore
season. See where we finish, and we will judge him.
Yeah, but the Gilmore one, that's the one that
too much.
surprises me even more. It's because under Frank, Gilmore proved that he can come in and play in the big games and do a job. It's not as if he wasn't obviously. He's not going to be consistent in performances. He's still young, But in the performances he had, I think he had like one bad game in 5 or 6, which you expect. So, but I feel that with Tuchel, he doesn't give them pay. He hasn't got the patience. So even if it's Chalobah had some very good performances. Then he had a couple of sort of dodgy-ish performances where he's made a few mistakes, and then Tuchel left him out for the next 7 or 8 games, and there's no margin for error. He's young, and he's got to realise that sometimes these guys
I will
are
say
going to
one
make...
thing though, Mac. With Gilmore, if my memory serves me correctly, I remembered he played in that game against us at Stamford Bridge where it ended 1-0, I think, and he had the game of his life. Like he absolutely ran past the midfield so many times. And I even said after the game in the Liverpool space, and everyone was saying, I said, this Billy Gilmore kid has got massive potential.
Yeah, he ran the show that day. He gave your guy a little meg, didn't he? A little nutmeg.
Yeah,
I remember.
For being real cooked by Gilmore.
But it wasn't only that; it was the belief he had as well. He was demand. What I'd like to look at when I'm looking at youngsters, I'm not only looking at their ability. I'm looking at can they handle the big man's football. And whenever I saw him and Ampadu, actually, they demand the ball. They're not scared to get the ball. They don't buckle under the pressure, and they are up for it. That's the sort of temperament that I like. And I just don't understand. Obviously, they see them in training and everything
Max,
else, but I just don't get it.
Lampard, he showed trust in Billy Gilmore. Billy Gilmore, that's what you need. A young player needs trust. Show the trust. And Tuchel does the opposite. He doesn't show no trust in them. That's the biggest problem. I hope he changes, somehow. But let's see what happens. Carry on. But Lampard, he done well. That's a good thing he done. Bringing in the youngsters. He done a brilliant job. When we couldn't buy players, he done a great job, really. But everything else was at the end with Roman Abramovich, I'm afraid. But you don't forget what he did. Don't forget the good things he did. Yeah. Carry on, Max.
No. That's all I was going to say, really. Because I don't know what he's seen. Is there something he's seen in the way they train or something? I don't know because I'm not privy to that. But
he thinks he's too short. That doesn't make sense.
I think something's just happened behind the scenes. Something's just happened between
them. He doesn't rate him. He thinks he's too short to play in that position. He wants a tall.
But how could he say that though? Because he plays Covers and Kante are the same height, so it can't be a height issue. Because
according to reports, that's what he said.
That's what I'm saying. It doesn't make sense. And he's even he's shorter than Jorginho, but he's more physical than Jorginho. He's faster than Jorginho. I think he's a bit stronger because obviously he's got that Scottish bravery, isn't he? So he's strong in the tackle. Because remember Dennis Wise, he wasn't the tallest, but he was a midfield general. He was a midfield general, wasn't he? So you don't need.
Dennis Wise was shorter than Billy Gilmore.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But if you've got that bit about you in the midfield, that bit of nastiness and physicality, then Because I was looking at the boy that everyone was laughing at the other day.
Before I forget, let me say this: if Frank Clark, rates Gilmore, our ex-assistant coach, ex-legend,
Steve Clark, you mean?
Steve Clark, sorry, yeah.
Yeah.
Steve Clark.
The Forest guy. Yeah.
He's the first name on the Scotland team sheet. Why doesn't Tuchel see that? Steve Clark is more experienced than Tuchel will ever be for me. Great manager now. He's a great manager, great Scotland manager. And he had done wonders for Kilmarnock when he was in charge. So I don't see why he doesn't look at that. I don't understand Tuchel.
Yeah.
You know, that.
Yeah. Yeah. I was looking at, as I was saying, talking about short guys, I was looking at Lisandro Martinez, and everyone's sort of laughing about him and his height and everything else. But I was watching Steve Warnock on Sky Sports analysing his game today, his last two games. The game he played against Liverpool, which Dex probably would have seen him at close quarters watching that game, and then the game of the weekend. Sometimes you don't have to be the biggest. So he's strong in the tackle. He gets about a bit. He times his jump high. He times his jump in the header. So he's proved. He's come in. Oh, it's still early days, but he's got the physical attributes to play in that role as a centre back as well.
I think playing youngsters defines a top manager, in my opinion. Like, yeah, you don't have to play them every game, but they're still squad players and they have a role to play in the season. Do you know what I mean? So I think Tuchel's a fool for letting Ampadu and Billy Gilmore go, if I'm honest. I think they're two great potential to have left that club, to be honest.
I think Tuchel suffers from serious levels of ageism. That's the thing. And that's the great word for it. Instead of saying to Tuchel, he doesn't give players a chance. Let me just say, he just suffers from ageism. This guy, he's.
Yeah, certified. That's a good thing to say. You're absolutely right. He does suffer from that. Yeah, are you still there, certified?
Yeah, I'm still here. I just want to ask everyone a question. What does every Chelsea fan think about Wilfried Zaha coming in with Aubameyang, if it happens? Because if you look at it, Wilfried Zaha has been wanting to play for a top club for a long time, and I think for whatever top club he plays for, I think he'll give his 100%. I think he'll even do better than he did at Palace. I think, just look at it logically.
Let me start
I'll go first. Let me go first quickly because I know you need to go in a minute. Yeah. So Wilf, I think he's got a point to prove, and I think more so because when he went to Manchester United at a young age, I think he went to Manchester United too early in his career, and it didn't quite work out for him there. So I feel that he feels that if he has another opportunity to go to a big club this time, he's more mature, and he's going to take that chance. So I do like his attitude now, and his finishing has improved a lot. His game has matured a lot, and he's still got the skill, the pace, the power. So for me, if he's available and Chelsea want him, then I'll be happy to get him.
And Max, you also have to realize that when Zaha's been doing his interviews, I don't know if you've seen Zaha, because he's normally the people who does interviews with lots of podcasts and everything, and all he talks about is wanting to play. That's it. He just wants to play. He doesn't care. He just wants to play football. That's all he wants to do. He's not scared to doing it. That's why he humiliates the likes of Van Dijk's and Ruben Diaz. Is literally Van Dijk is we need confident players and players that just want to play, and he's the one. That's just Zaha. He just wants to play. That's what I like about him. You get what I'm saying?
He's from my neck of the woods. That's why he's a South London boy, and I'm not sure if anyone's seen that program about South London. It's something about kids from South London. They play cage football and they're fearless. And the thing is, Eze is another one from South London. He's another one I wouldn't mind from Crystal Palace actually. But so that's what they do in South London. They just I think they said 70 or I can't remember the percentage of Premier League players, English players, who are from South London. It was quite high though, because these guys, that's what, as you said, that's what they do. They're fearless. They don't care who they're coming up against. They are willing to showcase their talent against anybody, and they've got that sort of never say die attitude as well. So definitely one for me.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's a gamble. It's a gamble worth taking, really. He is mature now. Great goal scorer. He can pass players, dribble. He is strong. He's stronger now. With United, like Max said, he was too young when he went to United. Didn't work. That's why he didn't work out. But for me, I'll take a Zaha. Even over Aubameyang right now, I would take Zaha because I don't know, he's been playing in this Premiership for a lot of years now. So has Aubameyang as well in the past, but I don't know. I don't think we're going to get Aubameyang like you said, Max. So what?
But me really,
Don't deal. Stop. Let's stop dealing with this stupid Barcelona outfit and concentrate on getting Zaha. Yeah, I agree
me
with.
personally, I would have taken Saint Maximin. That's the thing.
Oh,
That's my top winger I want.
yeah, that's the player I want, but we're not even looking at him. So
We did,
Maximin,
but then we went away. I don't know why.
we're not looking at him. Maybe we're wrong, certified. Maybe we are. Let's see what happens. But we've only got 3 days left, so we need a striker. Say we don't get no one, it's gonna be a struggle. And my prediction is gonna go fly through the door if we don't get anyone. Yeah, let's go, Philip. You've been very quiet. Philip, are you there? I don't know what's happened to Philip. Maybe. Yeah, Max, go ahead. I know you have to go soon. Carry on, Max. You were saying about Saka.
No, I'm done. Can I give you my team prediction? Because I need to go after this. Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
So my team prediction, or what I want in this game, I'll give Kepa a run out in this game. I will go with Koulibaly's back. So I'll go with Koulibaly, Silva, and Trevor Chalobah. Reece James, right wing back, left wing back. I will give Cucurella a rest and give Ben Chilwell a run out because we've got games are coming thick and fast, so we need to utilise the squad. And I'll move Ruben into the midfield with Jorginho, simply because I don't think Kov is going to be 100% match fit in this game. I'll give Mount a rest. He looks tired and he wasn't in the game. Not 0 out of 10 like Certified said, but he was under 5 anyway. He's scoring 4 at the weekend. So Pulisic, Sterling, and I don't know. I thought Havertz played well, but without scoring. Broja. I might play Broja. You know why? Because Broja, he played for Southampton.
Yeah,
he knows about. I know they know him, but he knows them as well. He knows their defence as well. So, and he has something to prove as well. So I'll give Broja a start in this game. So it'll be Broja, Sterling, and Pulisic for me.
Yeah,
that's my preferred lineup. Obviously, that's not definitely. Yeah. Probably only got 4 of the lineup correct because Tuchel's going to go totally against what I think. So yeah.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, Certified. Give us your lineup.
I'm gonna go with what I want as well. 3-4-3 system with I got Kepa in goal, Chalobah, Koulibaly, and Silva. Then I'm gonna go with actually let's drop Cucurella. We'll have Chilwell on the left, Jorginho, Mount, Reece James on the right back position, and left wing Pulisic, Broja, and Raheem Sterling. Same as Max's.
Yeah, that's good. Good attack. Worth trying. Philip, are you there? I don't know if you're there. I don't know where Philip's got to.
Yeah, I'm here. I was
give us. We're on the lineup, so give us your lineup. Who you want?
Okay.
Tomorrow.
Okay, with the lineup tomorrow, I think it's still gonna be Mendy on goal. on Thiago Silva.
Forget what Tuchel's thinking. Give us what you want, what you prefer.
Okay, what I prefer against Southampton, I think is gonna be for me. I think I prefer in starting Kepa at least for just a game in the midweek. Might have Kepa on go. Then Koulibaly is back. Koulibaly is gonna start, and with alongside with Thiago Silva. Then Rich James and Cucurella. They're still gonna start from the left wing and right wing back. And in the midfield, I think it's gonna be Jorginho. I think he's gonna push Messi Mount. I think Messi Mount is gonna push to the midfield because of the players that is not yet fit yet. Messi Mount is gonna push to the midfield. Then we might get. He might also have love to shake. Also play alongside with them, and in the up front. We prefer him to start Broja since he's back from injury. Might start, then might go off in the second half. Then Sterling. Sterling we also start with Hakim Ziyech. That's
Yeah,
my prediction.
yeah, yeah. Good choice. Dex, what do you think of our team tomorrow? Well, I mean, what do you think we should do?
I think Tuchel definitely has to rotate, especially with the players coming up to the period where games are coming. They'll be coming quick in the every week now. Lineup wise, I think I would personally, for me, I'd go Mendy in goal. I know people have been saying Kepa, but I think when Mendy on his day, he can be good. He can be a good shot stopper when he wants to be. And I think normally over that's important to having a goalkeeper. I'll go for 3-4-3 formation. Three at the back, I'll go Koulibaly, Chalobah, and Thiago Silva. Then midfield, I'll go Reece James on the right, Chilwell on the left, give Cucurella a rest. And then two in the middle, probably play George. Well, I don't like him, but Jorginho in the middle with Ruben Loftus-Cheek, just so like Ruben's more better in the middle, and he travels a lot more better with the ball than Jorginho. And then the three up front, I'm gonna say I'd start Ziyech on the right, give him a chance. Why not? You know, has something to prove to Tuchel. And then on the left, I'd play Sterling, and then I'll throw Brozier up front just to point out on Max's point that he's played for Southampton, he knows their weaknesses. So do you know what I mean? And you can use someone like that to do well in the game. So yeah, that's just my my predicted line really.
Yeah,
Wait,
good.
Nick, did I say Mason Mount or did I say Loftus Cheek to play with Jorginho? Because if I said Mason Mount, sorry, Loftus
You,
Cheek, I forgot to.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm
go.
so sorry, Nick.
Are
Yeah,
you want to?
I accidentally put Mason Mount. I said Mason Mount too many times. I meant
Yeah,
Loftus Cheek, sorry, Loftus Cheek.
no, don't worry. Yeah, I mean, yeah, for me, I like Dex's lineup. I mean, I like all your lineups really. For me, Kepa has to start. Give the guy a chance. For goodness' sake, give him a chance. Put Mendy on the bench, let him cool off, and think, and let him know he's not unreplaceable. Let him know that Kepa was our number one before. Remind him. That's what I would do for sure. But I know Tuchel ain't gonna do that. But this is what I want. And sorry, 1 second. Someone's in the our Trezeguet's here. Let's add him on. 1 second. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's what I would do. I will play Koulibaly's back, thank God, on the left. In the middle, I want to rest Thiago Silva because Saturday he got a knock. And, if we keep playing him, he's going to get worse. I want to rest him. I think he should have a rest for this game. I want him. We want him. He's our main man, but we can't use him all the time. He's going to get a bad injury. I will rest him. We should be able to beat Southampton without Thiago Silva. Yeah, and Koulibaly, bring Aspi and Chalobah at the back. And for me, yeah, Ben Chilwell, I think he's ready. He had 25 minutes on Saturday, but I think he's ready to go. Bring on Ben Chilwell, sorry, on the left, and Rhys James has to be right wing back, and for in the middle we have no choice. Jorginho is going to play, either we like it or we don't. He's playing. So for me, Jorginho and Ruben Loftus-Cheek, he had a great game on Saturday. He's back to his normal self. Thank God for that. I really enjoy watching him now, like before that big injury. Yeah, he's back to where he belongs. And up front, we have to change it up front, I'm afraid. Sterling is the only one who stays in the team. Broja has to come in and put Havertz on the bench. This is what should happen. If Tuchel has any sense, he has to do this. And Broja and brings who said Ziyech? Was it you, Dex, or Philip? Yeah, I will play Ziyech on the right. Yeah, let him, before we get rid of him, give him a chance to prove to us what a player he is, and he is a great player. That's what I would do. But
yeah, good point. Good point you made about.
Also, I'm sorry.
Yeah, can I just be quick? Because I need to go. Let's just be quick. Yeah, so good point you made about Silva. Because after I picked my team, I was on the same lines as you, Nick, when I said Silva is an old man now. When it comes to 2 games a week, he may struggle, and we need to protect him. So I was thinking about making that change as well. So that was great that you brought that. Great that you brought that up about him. Ziyech, I'm not sure whether he's gonna, because there's talk about him going to Ajax, and teams don't usually like to play players if they're going to be on the way out, just in case they pick up an injury. So that's why I don't think Ziyech is going to be playing. Anyway, I need to go, guys. I'll just give you my quick score prediction. I think we're going to win it 2-1 tomorrow. Or did I say 2-1 or 2-1?
Yeah, thanks, Max.
Can't remember I put in much. Yeah, okay, guys. Thanks again.
Take care, Max.
All right, take care then. See you guys. Bye, everyone. Take care.
Yes. So that's we come to that. Let's go to the score predictions. Max is saying 2-1. Philip, I'll come to you first. Anything else you want to say and give us your?
I will go with if Tuchel really plays the player in their proper position, I think Chelsea is gonna get like a 4-0 win against Southampton. I wish, and I was telling you go again when he started. He's always a banker. He's gonna start scoring. So I'm glad he's opened his account with his debut goal against Leicester. Hopefully tomorrow he also get a goal.
Yeah. Before we move on, let's welcome Tasagi. Tasagi, welcome to the show. You come a bit late, but never late than never. Give us your lineup of what you think we should do tomorrow first.
All right. Hey everyone. Hey Nick. Sorry, I had a bit of a power issue.
I got your message. I know you were coming.
Oh, thank you. Yes, my lineup. For me, I'm going the same as Nick. I would like to see Thiago Silva rested. I don't think that he should be playing midweek. He's an important player and he's up there in his age, so best we rest him. I like to see Koulibaly as well, and partnering with Aspi. I want to see Aspi playing on the left-hand side, left centre back, and Trevor Chalobah playing right centre back because I think he's more comfortable in that role. Rhys James playing right wing back, Cucurella left wing back, and Jorginho because he's undroppable. And I want to see, since Gallagher is probably he's suspended, right? I would like to see, what's his name again? Ruben Loftus-Cheek play in the middle. yeah, I want to see this guy in the middle. You know, he's a Rolls Royce midfielder. He knows exactly what to do. Although he's been playing wing back position, he's a midfielder at heart, and he absolutely knows what to do in that role. For sure, I'm going the same as Nick. Sterling stays up front. Um, this guy's got a goal in him, and he's gonna bag more, just as Philip said. And I want to see Ziyech. Yes, Ziyech on the right. That'll be fantastic. And I like to see who else?
Broja.
Maybe Broja.
And
Probably Amanda Broja.
we
Yeah,
have food
Amanda
as
Broja
well.
versus Southampton, right? What a homecoming, right?
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I see. Yeah, Tress again. Yeah, you got exactly what I said. I'm glad someone agrees. Yeah, I mean, there's point Silva, Thiago Silva. He got a bad knock on Saturday, and the man he is, he didn't come off. He played on. We were not. He played on, and he played brilliant. It's unbelievable. This guy. I can't say enough about Thiago Silva, the best in the world by far for me. Yeah, and so he has to be rested. We have Aspie, Chalaba, Ben Chilwell. We have players at the back. Rhys James. We have. So give him a rest. And if we play like we should be, like Philip said, we should beat Southampton by a few goals. Yeah, I agree with you, Philip, and most of you. Yeah. So let's go
Yeah.
back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything else you
My
want to
score prediction.
go ahead, Chris, again?
All right.
But
My score
you
prediction.
have, yeah.
Yeah, I think Chelsea have to win this game by at least 3 goals. If our players are sharp, and if those phony offside things don't happen again, I think we should get at least 3-0. Yeah, 3-0 at least, at the very least. And I don't know if this is a curse, or are we jinxing our team, that every time that this season at least, that we have predicted a goal prediction higher than 2, we always concede. For some reason we always concede, so I hope this time is not the case. You remember, Nick,
Yeah.
uh especially with the Leeds match.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
his
yeah,
team has
that's
to
my
hit us straight
prediction.
in the backside.
yeah, he put us. Yeah,
Exactly.
you said 3-0 to Chelsea, and we lost 3-0.
Yeah, I remember. I predicted
Yeah,
3-0.
yeah, you did. I remember everything. I said 2-0, but yeah, I was wrong as well because of let's forget Leeds. I get really upset thinking about Leeds because, like I said, we need, when they come to the bridge, I'm going to be there and we're going to get revenge on them. I guarantee it.
I'll be there as well.
Yeah, good. I can meet you there. Anyway, look. Yeah, so anything else, Trezeguet? Any
Oh
other?
no, I'm done for now.
Okay. All right. So you're saying, what did you say? 3-0. 3-0.
3-0.
Okay. Dex, let's go to you, Dex. What do you think the scoreline will be, and any other points you want to make?
Can I go off the decks?
Yeah, of course you are. Yeah.
Yeah, no. Score prediction. I can see nothing but a Chelsea win here. If anything else, I'll be very, very shocked. But yeah, it is how it is. I think I'm gonna go. I'll probably go 3-1 Chelsea. And yeah, I think that's how it's going to go. And then just on the last point, I really want to make the whole Zaha thing being linked with Chelsea. I've seen that. I think it'd be a good addition. I think Zaha is one of those players where he's prem proven in a way. He's one of those players where he's very tricky. He links up a lot of play. He's very good at 1v1 situations. Pace. He's very pacey, skillful, and has good finishing inside the box as well. The goal he scored against us at the other week at Anfield was a great finish, especially against Allison, one of the best keepers. So yeah, no, I think it'd be a good addition. But we'll have to wait and see what happens. But yeah, that's just what my final point I want to say, really.
Yeah, I mean, when you say 3-1 or you always say 1, and it happens, we always consider goal. So yeah, certified. Let's go to you.
All right. So I think if Chelsea put in this fight, I think we can score more than 3 goals because Southampton, I'm not afraid of them defensively. I don't think they're that great. We went there and won 6-0, so I don't know why we can't do that again. But I think if we pick the right players, the right lineup, everything, I think we can score more than 3 goals, in my opinion. So just to be on the safe side, I'm gonna go 3-1. But I don't think Southampton will score first because if Southampton score first, then I can't guarantee you a Chelsea win. Do you get what I'm saying? But yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, 3-1. Yeah, yeah. I like to say 6-0 like we did to them, but Southampton is a funny team for me. On the day they can beat anyone. On the day they can. They're one of those teams. They press. They run for the ball. They give everything on the day. I'm saying, but let's hope they're not on the day and we go and beat them comfortably. I'm going. It's very hard for me. I'm going to stick to 2-0 away win. I need that clean sheet. Please, let's get a clean sheet. And yeah, let's take it. I'm going 2-0 myself. Any other points anyone wants to make? Go ahead. Philip, your final thoughts.
Yeah.
Philip, yeah, give us your final thoughts about everything. Anything you want to say, what you think.
Oh, definitely. I have nothing to
If Dex
say.
was still here,
It has
yeah, I
been
would
a
have
great
asked him.
space. It has been a great talk that we have been having. We just hope what Tuchel we want from Tuchel is for him to like at least just give some players the chance that they need and also play the players in their right wing, and from there Chelsea might become a team that he wants everyone will be scared of. So let's just see that. I just hope tomorrow will be a great day. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, Chelsea definitely. I think they got to win. And
Yeah,
it was
yeah, good point. Philip. Uh, yeah, Certify, what's your final thoughts? Uh, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, it's a great space. Liked it and up the Chelsea.
Yeah, yeah, thanks. Is that all you want to say?
Yep, up the
Uh,
Chelsea.
all right, thanks. Trezeguet, what's your final thoughts, my friend?
All right, my final thoughts are that this will be in response to what is it Dex said about Zaha. I have reservations about Zaha because although that yes, he is a good player, is that the best I've seen Zaha play is when he's playing for a move. And when he finally gets that move, I feel like he won't. Will we keep on seeing the same level that he plays at when he's enthusiastic about a move? Because this guy really produces threats in and around the transfer window. Like when the transfer window is about to open or when it's about to close, he really starts putting in a performance. And I have a bit of worry that if we do sign that player, that tells me he's a bit of a moody player. Sometimes you won't get the best out of him. And for me, I want a player who absolutely put his heart into the club. You know what I mean? Because we know Zaha, it didn't work out for him at United, and can he do it again in a top six side? Or is he more? Or is he more of that
I
big
think he'll
fish, little
no.
pond
I
type of
think he'll
player?
do even better.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because
Because he
if you
gives
look
off
at it,
those big.
he's always been wanting to play for. He's always wanted to play for a big team, and And I think when he gets that chance, he will show everyone when he's what he's about. Like if you watch his interviews, all he wants to do when he gets that opportunity to play in the Champions League, he said in an interview, like or in Champions League teams, just want to play football. I'll have my head down. I just want to play football. That's it. I feel like this guy can be even better when he plays for a big six club like Chelsea, playing in the Champions League. I think because this guy's mentality, you can't really question it. He's got it, bro. And we've seen it in lots of the big games where he's humiliating defenders like Van Dijk. Um, we see it when he plays City as well. He humiliates that City defense. Everything. He's got it, bro. He's got what it takes, man. I believe in him. I've seen in the interview, this guy just wants to play football. That's just all. And we need these players.
Yeah, it could. I agree, sort of, to a point. I mean, he's a 50-50 for me. If, Saka is a great player, but and he does want a big move. And he wanted to come with Chelsea a couple of years ago. He really did, but we didn't go for him. Maybe this is the time. And, if he links up with Sterling, what a force we can be. If he gets it right, if he starts playing even better than with like from Palace, because he's going to want to show, like you said, he's going to want to show the world what he is about. Yeah, so that's a good thing, but everything's a gamble. Whoever we buy is a gamble. Aubameyang is a gamble. Doesn't matter. Lukaku, look what happened there. Everyone's a gamble. Yeah, sorry to disturb you, Trezeguet. Finish your point, please.
Oh yeah, yeah. I just want to see like a level of consistency from him because I don't see that every day, like with Crystal Palace. So that's only why I'm a bit worried is because that will he keep on performing the way he's performing? With Rafinha, with his work rate, it spoke for his it spoke for itself. This
Mm.
guy he worked really hard for his team, even though Leeds is what it is. It's a championship side, but in terms of work rate, he was right up there, very consistent, much like Bernardo Silva. They had the most tackles. It shows how really they work hard for their team. And Zaha is more of an attacking player, fantastic, but we need to see a bit of consistency. And yeah, but whatever happens down the line, for sure, if he wears that Chelsea blue, we're gonna support him regardless. And I hope he puts in a good work. He puts in a good performance for us if he comes. Oh yeah, I'm done.
Yeah, yeah, yes. I see what good points, Trezeguet. Yeah, very good points as well. I think we come to the end now. Yeah, good points from everyone. Great comments. Thanks to staff for coming on. He had to go. He had problems with his wife. Had to rush it to hospital. Thanks for Max Trezeguet, who's still here. Certified, Philip, Dex, and everyone in the chat. Thanks a lot to Green Turf for showing his support again. Bobby for being in the chat. Liam, and everyone else who's been watching our stream. Thanks a lot for watching it. So that's about all for now. We'll be back after for the Chelsea Southampton post-match reaction. I'm not sure when we'll do that, but I'll be notifying everyone on Twitter, on YouTube very soon. It could be after the game. It could be on Wednesday, probably Wednesday. Anyway, yeah. So yeah, thanks for everyone coming along. Philip is back with us. Philip, yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I got a call. Actually, it's a great space. We are gonna still keep doing this. The more we keep doing it, the more people keep joining. So we are not
Yeah,
gonna give up yet. So,
and now,
Definitely.
yeah,
Philip,
because
two panelists
because at,
have,
because
yeah,
at
yeah,
least before even the people that are at the top, they started from somewhere. So they might still
Soon as
started in a they
you
might
know,
still started in a way that
yeah,
they can't even got someone to talk to on this on the as a panelist. So let's just hope we keep doing this and we
yeah.
keep
You,
sharing with people on
uh,
Twitter.
you know,
Then we
your
can
main
get
kind of
more shots.
Dex, Tesagree, Certify, Max, and Bobby when they come. You know, you're the main ones, and and great comments all the time. We have a great panel, great panel. I'm very pleased to have you all. Really am.
Yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, and
Thank you,
anything.
thank you.
Yeah. So I think we're going to end it now. We'll be back probably Wednesday to do the Southampton post-match reaction.
Yeah,
Probably,
like
probably
Thursday I will be traveling. I will be
not Thursday.
traveling because
And
I'm uh
on Wednesday we do.
okay. After Wednesday, I'm just saying. I
Tomorrow
thought,
we're playing tomorrow, but it's going to unless we do a late one tomorrow after the game, maybe.
yeah,
Uh, I don't know. I think everyone wants it our usual 7. Everyone's used to the 7 p.m.
yeah, we are just to that. We just to that. But I'm just saying, like, whenever you guys hosted the space on Thursday, maybe if I'm not
Well,
available, no, I'm traveling. On Twitter, just in case you guys are on a
yeah.
space talk, I will be traveling with my football team in my state, or we are going to another state for a football match. So we are playing Saturday. So
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, it'd probably be Wednesday, more likely. Anyway, yeah, that's all. Thanks for everyone. Thanks again. I mentioned everyone in the chat, people watching
Okay, Nick.
the world. Yeah, please subscribe and like our channel. We're very new. We're very new, but we're moving slowly, but surely we get there. Thanks a lot for everyone, and God bless everyone. Thank
Thank you. Thank you.
God bless you guys.
you.
Fantastic
Yeah,
stream. Woo
thanks.
woo.
Yeah, yeah,
Thank you.
let's go and put the music on.
Come on, Chelsea.
Yeah, come on, Chelsea. We're winning tomorrow. We will win. Yeah.
Keep the blue flag flying high.
Yeah. Yes. Let's go.